Colby Covington is clearly delusional as he says this. This is just the beginning for me. I wasn't at my best tonight. I came off the couch, but it was for the company. I did this for the company that I love so much that changed my life. I know that there's still a lot of fight left in me, and the best is yet to come. I feel like the doctor is the one that beat me tonight. I didn't feel like I lost to another opponent. Colby Covington is a 37-year-old welterweight who never had power in his hands, so you can't even say, oh, power's the last thing to go. He never even had that, so he's always been a guy that relied on volume and endurance and pushing a pace, and I'm sorry, but once you hit that 37-year-old mark, it's really hard to put that pace, pressure, and things like that on, a 28-year-old or just people that are in their prime, people that are active. And that's another key point there, is that Colby Covington has not been active. Colby Covington decided to sit on his ranking spot to get the rematch with Kamaru Usman and to get the fight with Leon Edwards. He was not fighting to earn number one contender status. He was just the loudest guy in the room, talking and being a nuisance online and just, being a really disgusting human being. The things that he said about Wonder Boy, Wonder Boy is a true credit to his community and teaching people, adults, children, everybody, martial arts with his father. And rather than respect that, Colby Covington tried to attach really ugly allegations to him, and I'm not for that. Then, of course, you have Colby Covington talking the way he did about Leon Edwards' father. Just disgusting stuff, to be honest with you. So I, for one, am happy about Colby Covington's downfall. I really am. I think this is karma at work. He got beat up by Joaquin Buckley. This was not a close fight. It was not 1-1. Don't listen to Chael Sonnen. Don't listen to Colby Covington. These guys are charlatans. Yeah, Chael Sonnen is too. He gets away with a lot of stuff because, the younger fans like him. But that's pretty much it. Outside of that, Chael's got some issues too. But I'm very happy that this is the state of Colby Covington's career. He most likely will never touch a title, and honestly, he doesn't deserve it, right? This isn't a guy that constantly went out there and stamped his flag as the number one contender in the world. I could see if after he beat RDA for the interim title, and then he lost to Usman, he went out there and then he fought Leon, and then he got another title shot at Usman or something like that. But that's not what he did. He just sat on his ranking and talked. And that's all he did. And this is not the Ultimate Talking Championship. Otherwise, I'd be the champion. This is the Ultimate Fighting Championship, okay? And he didn't do much fighting, and that's why we've seen his career stagnate. I believe that was one of the biggest problems with Colby Covington in his career, is the fact that he has not been fighting. The fact that he likes to sit on a ranking spot and instead of being active. All these other guys, they're staying active, and activity is what shakes the rust off you. Activity is what keeps you sharp. Talking on Twitter doesn't. The doctor did not beat Colby Covington. Joaquin Buckley did, and the doctor took mercy on him because that cut is in a really bad spot. That's not even above the eye here, which is typically a bad spot because it's still bleeding into the eye. That's above the eye on the actual eyelid, which is even worse of a spot. And to be honest with you, I thought it showed when it came. I don't think it came from Buckley. Buckley kind of pushed his hand, and Colby's own hand went like this, is what it looked like to me. But it is what it is. There, go check the tape and let me know what you think. MMA is a beautiful sport because you will get humbled. It may take some time. Look at Conor McGregor, right? Conor McGregor ruled the world at one point in time, but over the course of years, over a decade, you started to see the complete downfall. And, these guys, they come in full of piss and vinegar, as the expression says, and they don't care about who they disrespect and whose toes they step on. But let this be a reminder to all the young people out there that what goes around comes around. And now, Colby Covington, who, for all that's said and done and for all it's worth, he will go down as an interim UFC welterweight champion, and he will never touch true UFC gold. it would take some miracle, like let's say he fills in last minute, oh, I'm gonna be a replacement fight because someone missed weight on fight week. That's literally the only way that could happen. But at this point, Colby's not even up for that position. It would probably be someone like Ian Gary who would step in on that kind of short notice because, you know, he deserves it with his spot in the ranking. I do not hate Colby Covington, but I do acknowledge how much he's rubbed people the wrong way, and I don't think that's the way to do it. I don't think that's the way to go through life, is to just, oh, I'm gonna rub people the wrong way and say heinous things. It's not the way to do it. And don't give me the whole it's a character thing. It's not a character when you're actually doing something. If I punch you in the face and break your nose and you're like, why'd you do that? Why? Ah, that hurt. And I say, sorry, bro, I'm just playing a character. I'm a heel. You're going to look at me, and then you're going to press charges on me, and rightfully so. Lastly, my biggest problem with Colby Covington is the way he parades as some, you know, look at this "We the People" tattoo on his chest. He parades around as he's some sort of, I am a real American. That's the song he came out to over the weekend as well. And the truth is, he is the exact opposite of what a real American is. He is the image of Americans that people who don't like us, people over in the UK, people in this country or that country, they look at the stupid Americans and they think Colby Covington. That's who Colby is. Colby is not a good representation of this country, America, in his behavior, and this is good news to me, man. Watching Joaquin Buckley, every time he said and was hitting Colby, every single time, my smile just got a little bit bigger. Like the Grinch on Christmas, where his heart got 3 times the size. That was my smile every time Joaquin Buckley was clocking around Mr. Colby Covington. But that's all I got for this one. Let me know what you think in the comment section below, whether you agree or disagree. It truly does not matter. Just join the discussion, follow for more, and leave a like if you enjoyed the time spent. Thank you. You are all appreciated.